Hi everyone, Sam Wenzel here from Sam's Woodland Tours, and today I'm doing a knife review. Now, a few weeks ago I attended the second annual Nova Scotia Bushcraft Gathering, and that was a great time. While there were many prizes to be won, and one of the ones that I picked up was the Schrade SCHF45 Leroy full Tang Bowie knife. I gotta say, this is turning out to be a lot of fun. It's great for doing all kinds of work. So far I've done a lot with it in the last few weeks. The blade itself is about 10.35 inches. Actually, that is 10.35 inches, and the handle is a bit over 6 inches long. It's a nice size handle for someone who's got a big hand. The blade, it's got a bit of a titanium coating on it, so it's pretty easy to keep clean. I do have a little bit of sap and marks on there from doing some things, but all in all, so far no sign of corrosion, and I've had it out quite a bit. It's a carbon stainless steel blade underneath that titanium cover. Nice grip on that handle, and again, I think I mentioned it. If not, I'll say it again. The full Tang blade goes through there. We have a grip up above that ridge, which is great for holding your thumb on for control. And we have the finger choil. So if you're going to do a little bit of work on a piece of wood, you have that added control of your finger being here. A lot of people don't like a big knife. I like a variety of knives. I like big knives. I like little knives. I like trying out different things. This is working out pretty well for me. So far I've even made a spoon with this. I didn't think to have it with me. If you're looking for a lot of control detail work with the tip of the Bowie, you can always hold it like this, although that takes a little bit of work to get used to, just because the weight and the way you're holding it. All in all, it makes a great chopper, and I'm pretty impressed. We've got a lanyard hole here. Some people like to have a lanyard through there, and they can put it around their wrist for added stability or just retention for when you're swinging it quite a bit. I'll let you get a nice close-up here of the blade. Now, normally I like to carry a belt knife and a tomahawk, a hatchet, or an axe, maybe sometimes a saw, folding saw, and those are my tools. Some people are big into the one-tool option, so they look for a knife like this. And it's going to be for chopping, it's going to be for batoning, and doing, like if you have the control over it, making your feather sticks, all kinds of stuff. So anything you would do with anything else. You just got to get used to using the one tool. So this would be a great option, and so far I've been having some fun practicing all those different things. And I'll do some more videos on that as I go on. Just want to mention though about the batoning part of it. Where the spine is thick, that's generally what you want to look for in batoning. I don't have a lot of knives that I would baton. This is one of the few I have that I would, and I have with it so far. Hasn't really shown any signs of wear from the batoning, and I've split a few pieces of firewood with this. I will say though that I've been noticing a lot lately of people talking about, sometimes talking, sometimes not, about whether or not you'd baton a knife. To me, it comes down to a couple of things, some questions you have to ask yourself. One, is it your knife? If you've answered yes, there's a good chance that you could baton it. If the blade will stand the pressure of the force of being batoned, if it is thick enough, if your edge is strong enough to not be destroyed from it, then it would probably be okay. Usually I'd go straight for an axe, but like I said, some of these knives would be fine for batoning. So I often see an argument out there where people talk about whether or not they would baton their survival knife if they were in a survival situation. My question about that is, how would you know until you're actually in that survival situation? If you only have one knife and it's not going to hold up to batoning, If you only have one tool and it is not designed for it, then probably it's not a great idea. If you have something that's designed for it and the situation you're in calls for it, then you could probably do it. Otherwise, if it's a knife that isn't really going to hold up to that, don't do it. So I just wanted to put some comments in on that. I know probably some people will have some comments down below. Yeah, I just wanted to throw in my 2 cents. Is the knife yours and will it handle it? That's the only thing you really need to ask. And do you need to do it? So again, I normally prefer an axe, but I gotta say this is really growing on me, and I plan on doing some more projects and maybe even some survival weekends with just this knife later on in the future. So until then, I'd like to thank you for watching my channel. If you've liked this, please click like and subscribe, and feel free to comment down below. Thanks for watching.